Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be continuing along in the car game scenario pack. So this is video number 3, and we're going to be starting off with scenario theme 3-3 Q Games Snoo Car. Snooker with cars. Get it? Snoo car. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's get started. Clearly, things need to be harder for you. Either that or you're skipping half of them. Anyways, as you've probably noticed, the balls like to move a lot. Don't judge them. And then scenario specific details. First off, you've now only got 60 seconds. You must pot the balls in the correct snooker fashion. To simplify things, you do not have to pot an additional colored ball after the red one. You can simply go on to pot the yellow, then green, etc. The order they may be potted in is as follows: red, yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black. This is displayed ahead on the side of the table. Each ball is worth 100 points more than the previous, with red being worth 100 points. But I'm not going to worry about points after what happened last time where it just seemed impossible to actually get a good medal. Instead, we're just going to worry about actually getting all the balls in the pockets within the time frame. It looks like ideally you just one hit every ball. So you one hit the red and it's going to go into the pocket, hopefully. I'm just going to trust it. I'm not even going to look back. I'm going to trust it going into the pocket. And then we got to do the yellow, and same thing. We're going to trust it. We hit it, and then we don't even look back. We just know that the yellow is going to make it into the pocket, although apparently the red didn't actually make it into the pocket. So we can't actually trust the ball to do what I hope it does. And I'm pretty sure the order I was doing it in is right, because it says red, yellow up there, and I hit red, then yellow. I think the red just didn't roll in. So we hit the red again, and I'm going to do the strategy of trust one more time. I trust that the red ball is actually going to go in this time, and it's not going to bounce around. Next up is yellow. I don't think I have to trust this one because I already saw it go in, and we hit it so hard it flies straight into the pocket. The red is gone, so it actually went in. Next up is the green. This one's a little bit of an awkward angle, but I think we can get it in nice and easy. I see the shadow. That looked beautiful. All right, brown. This one I can trust. This is a straight shot, super easy. It's good. And the next up, oh, that was weird. I saw one of the planets above, and I thought it was a ball real quick flying in the air. So anyways, next up is blue. We're gonna hit blue, pick up this time bonus, and it looks like blue is not gonna make it all the way with one hit, so we hit it again. And one more time, just to be safe. All right, next up we got the pink, but there's also something floating in the air. It looks like a time pickup, so let's see if we can get that. All right, we got it just by hitting the black ball into it, which looks a little more like a gray ball. I think it's supposed to be black. Yeah, you can read the words black. It just isn't that dark of a black. All right, pink, it looks good. And then all we gotta do is the black one. We kind of gotta loop around to it, which is gonna be a little awkward, but we should be able to do this no problem with the time remaining, as long as we don't fall in. Yes. And as I said earlier, I'm not going to worry about scores this time because of last time. I didn't even look at what score I got. It could have been a diamond. It could have been a bronze. I don't care. All the balls got potted. You just got to do the same thing I did faster next time. So this is theme 3-4. Car targets, 0 gravity. More precision driving, but that's the least of your concerns. You've got a decision to make, and momentum may be your undoing. Scenario specific details. 0 gravity is activated when your car reaches the red line on a road. Similarly, Earth gravity is reactivated on the next red line reached. This time, for every second you finish the scenario before 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you will get 10 additional points, so time matters a lot. Try to keep your car level when in 0 gravity by using acceleration and braking. Note, each pathway has the potential to gain the same amount of points. However, one is harder than the others, but faster in terms of time. So this is pretty different then. Gravity's going to be changing all the time, it sounds like. And I see the first ring, it's basically flat. So we're going to fly straight at it and just clear that. Okay, so red line. And you do clear that. That is weird feeling. Whoa, that's close to the wall. Don't touch that wall. The wall is bad. It'll damage your car up, especially with this one. It has like wheels that stick out a little bit, so it's easy to damage the suspension. Nice and straight. Beautiful. Oh, I like this one. It's cool because you got these real smooth landings like that. I assume what you want to do is basically line up the car and then just let it drive straight. If you're trying to change the angle at the last second, that's how you end up tipping over in really awkward ways. But if you stay straight just like that, you will fly through the rings perfectly with a little bit of damage that time. It was not as smooth as before. Let's see if this one will be a little bit smoother. We're a little crooked. Oh, sliding a lot. Control the slide. All right. Well, it wasn't as good as before, but it was okay. And this is a steep hill to climb. Ooh, we're actually losing speed here. Come on, car, you can do it. Get up the hill. And then, I don't know what's after the hill. Probably another 0 gravity zone. With more rings that go in a downhill. This is weird. Okay. And how in the world am I going to land this one? Oh, what? Alright, so apparently the checkered area just makes it your car resets, so you don't have to worry about landing it. That's cool. Did it actually repair any damage if I had damage? I don't know, because I really wasn't that damaged. Either way, I'll take it. Makes it a lot easier on me. All I have to worry about here is just driving nice and straight. Oh, there's a little bit of damage probably. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, reverse it, spin it around, keep driving. Okay, that wasn't as fast and smooth as I was hoping, but I think we'll be able to get to the finish here with this car because it's not really damaged. It was just a really awkward landing. Actually, it is damaged. Look at that left rear wheel. That thing's all messed up right there. But is this the last one? Is that a finish up there? We're gonna be fine. Although we gotta be really straight right here, which is not easy with this car pulling a little bit to the side. I think we got it. I think we got it. That's like perfectly straight through every single 40 but the last one. I couldn't tell if we got the last one. And apparently that is a awful metal. Not even a bronze. Don't care. But we will retry this because there is a different path you can do, I think. At least that's what the description said. I'm not exactly sure where the path is, but I'll keep an eye out this time since I know which way I went last time. Right on this first straightaway, I don't see nothing out of the ordinary. So we'll go nice and straight through here. Actually, you see that like horseshoe looking shape flying in the air? I think that is an area we did not touch last time. So our goal should be to find a way to get to there. And I'm just going to keep an eye out for anything that looks like an alternative route, no matter what it might be. Like right here, I didn't see nothing. That looks like it's the only way to go. So we'll just keep going the only way I see. And we got some over rev damage going right here on the car. Like when it's landing, it's kind of downshifting really hard and it's hurting itself. It gotta stop that. Like it does feel a little bit slower after it did that. That's not good. All right, maybe we go to the right here. You see there's a green area right there? Let's see if we can make it to there. We just gotta go to a little bit of an angle and it looks like a nice straight flight. And that worked, okay. Stop over revving. Oh man, this thing can barely drive now. I'm flooring it and we're barely moving. At least we're doing nice and good with the jumps, keeping it smooth. Stop over revving yourself. Oh my goodness, I'm flooring it and it's like it's doing nothing. It's doing nothing. This car is done for, isn't it? Oh, what? I can't even rev the engine up. Did it just die? Let's see, can we turn it back on? Okay, we can turn it back on. We're good to go. Except I'm flooring it and we're not able to go up this hill. Alright, this car is officially dead, so we'll go ahead and restart this. And we're going to go the exact same path, but this time we're going to use manual mode so the engine doesn't over rev itself to death. Because I can control the transmission here, so I can make sure we don't end up at 6 billion RPMs and blow ourselves up. And that worked. Yeah, I didn't have to do anything fancy for manual mode there. I didn't even have to downshift in the air. I just let it fly and kept it straight. That's always the good strategy, is keep it straight. Like right here, let it be straight. It is straight. The landing will be good, and we can keep on going nice and easy. So after this next one is the split, right? I can't remember. Was the split right here? No, it's the next one. All right. So let's line ourselves up perfectly in there. Right in the center. Right in the center. And then land it. That wasn't a bad landing. A little bumpy, but it's okay. So to the right now. We're just going to fly straight onto the green. Look good. Little bumpy again. And the car is now pulling to the right just a bit, which is going to be really hard to do the jumps because you want to have a perfectly straight car when you do the jump. You can see us pulling a little bit to the right there because the car started to just tilt that way in the air. And then right here. Oh, goodness. I should have not come at it at that angle. That was a bad angle. Come on, stay upright. All right, we're good. This thing is driving even more crooked, though, I think, after that landing, because that was a hard landing. Let's see what happens once you get through this area right here. Straight here. Oh, it is pulling bad. All right, well, we completely missed that one, but we got the second one at least, so wasn't a complete failure. Oh, come on. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Okay, see, this time I don't have that over rev damage slowing me down. We can make it up that thing. And then we gotta go down. Okay, do I have to slow down here? I don't know, like, how do I approach this? Oh, there's a line there that'll low gravity us. Oh, I think it might have been better if we were going faster, actually, because that wouldn't have been so harsh. Oh, well. You figure it out as you do it. Now we just gotta do the straightaway with a bunch of rings in a row with a car that can't even drive straight. Can we be straight enough for this? Actually, it looks like we should be able to get every single 40. Cool. Oh god, that's not even a medal though. Okay. we gotta try this one more time because having no medals on every attempt is just shameful. I gotta get at least one medal. So we're gonna try going the route to the right because I think that one has the potential for a higher score. It's just a little bit more difficult, but I want the score to be as high as I possibly can. And I know I'm going through these corners kind of ugly. I'm sliding a lot, but you kind of have to in a way because you're going through this thing and you're flying through the air, you're bouncing all over the place, and you gotta brake really late. And when you're in that kind of situation, it feels like sliding is a little bit of a better thing to do because you're less likely to crash, not for speed. Because if you're doing it purely for speed, you don't want to be sliding like I'm doing right there. So right here, we gotta go to the right. Can we keep this thing nice and level? Level enough, and then over to the right. That looks like a straight head on. Nice, straight and even flight. That was beautiful. And then we're gonna go accelerate, and we gotta go right on the corner. Again, another good jump, and this one's the weird one. You gotta slow way down and really swing it around. So we're going about 30, 35 when we hit that, and we're just gonna let it fly gentle. We're in first gear so we can floor it, and it looks like there was no damage from that, which was my biggest worry. That one and then the final jump, those two you can't really do smoothly and they could easily damage your vehicle. So we gotta get through both of these rings, so we kind of gotta swing this around. Just when it looks like it's lined up, it probably is. At least that's the strategy I'm going with. And it seems to have worked just fine. How level are we gonna land that? A little bouncy, but that's pretty good. And now for the final jump, the one where everything could go terribly, terribly wrong because I don't really know how to do this one. Here we go. Just keep flooring it so we can level out a bit. All right, just the radiator damage. We should drive pretty straight. It is pulling some, but I think I can keep this thing straight enough to get through every single ring. That looks solid. That looks so solid. All right. I can't figure out how I could really improve on that much. So, what is that? That is what we call a diamond. Ain't nothing above a diamond. Diamonds are forever. That medal is forever. We're going to the next one, which is going to be Scenario Theme 3-5 Airborne High Speed. Launch your car as far as you can to score the most points while crazy stuff happens. The last level of space. You didn't think it would be easy or uneventful, right? Chaos is fun. Well, not if you're amidst it. Scenario-specific changes. Nitrous oxide power-ups are scattered on the track, but as this is meant to be difficult, some are hidden and hard to get. At the end of the ramp, you'll be given a boost. 1 second equals 1 pickup. You should watch out for the following: asteroids, neutron stars, explosions, exploded satellites, and turbines. Alright, so on this one, I'm really not worried about getting a high score because I remember on one of the other ones where you do a jump, I did 2 runs, both which felt great. One ended up being a diamond, the other one ended up being a gold, and I really couldn't tell you why one was better than the other because they both felt equally good. So on this one, my main concern is just to get to the finish. Did you see that explosion? What is this? Oh, weird, the planets like pull you towards them. Okay, so there's part of the exploding satellites they were mentioning. I assume that's what that's supposed to be. Oh, and there are the turbines they were talking about. There are actually quite a few of them. There's more satellite bits. That is a huge solar panel. I've never seen a solar panel that big in my life, although I haven't really seen many solar panels that are much bigger than a couple of feet. Anyway, so we're actually getting quite a few pickups here, so this might be a decent score after all. I really don't know. I bet if we got that one, it could have been for sure. And what is that? Is that the neutron star? Okay, so now it's a black hole and it's just gonna suck us in? Is it gonna teleport us, or is this gonna assist with the flight? Not exactly sure what's going on with this one. We're just gonna wait and see what happens. And again, on this one, it's kind of like, I don't know what kind of score I'm gonna get at all. It could be a bronze, it could be a gold, it could even be a platinum, I don't know. And in this situation, it's a gold, which isn't that bad. So anyways, on to the next scenario, which is Theme 4-1. Car darts, rocks and rolling. Throw your car into the target below to gain points. While you're in space, we found some plans to host more events. This one here is a large water planet. It seems to have oddly spherical rocks that seem to float in the air. Space was a little difficult, so we've toned this one down a bit, but developers' best isn't any easier. And on these ones, you kind of have to do a little bit of trial and error to figure out exactly what you have to do. So first run, we're going to go straight, which I know won't get me a high score, but it'll at least help me figure out what I need to do to actually get a high score. Wow, there are actually a lot of those spherical rocks floating in the air. All right, we missed the 4 times multiplier, but bang, we hit that bullseye pretty much dead on, and then we rolled completely away from it. So we'll try this again. I saw a bunch of 8 times multipliers off to the left. I'm going to try to get those, because 8 is greater than 4. Like all the multipliers I saw that were 8 were over to the left. So we're just going to do something like that. Let's see if we can get it. Get it. Yep. Okay. And then there's one more. Can we get that one too? Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. And how close am I going to... Uh-oh. Well, that's not at all how that was supposed to go. We ended up off of the map, but I'm curious. Can I get any points when I'm like this far out? What? That's a platinum. That's how you get a platinum here. I don't know how, but yeah. Okay. I kind of want to get a diamond here because I feel like I can, so we're going to try this again. I know. WhyBeAre is not going to care about medals. I'm not going to care about medals if it feels like it's unfair. This one feels totally fair. It feels like I can get a a diamond medal here because I just got a platinum. As for the dev best score, I don't know what that one was. So I don't know if I'm going to beat it. Probably not, because that would require more than just 3 attempts at this. Oh, come on, get that 4. Get the 4! Oh, that was so close. If we got that 4 too, that score would have been crazy. It might have actually got the dev best score. And what is that? That is a diamond. That's a pretty good medal to end things on. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya. Oh, and also as a note, there is one more video for this scenario pack coming, and then we have done every single scenario in it.